up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode of Firelanepodcast. We are Moises and Brenda.
Moises and Brenda. Welcome, guys.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Are you in pain right now?
No, it hurts a little bit. I'm good. Way better.
So this episode is Laugh at Brenda's Pain.
It's not.
What's going on, guys? We haven't
It's been a while.
Recorded or released an episode in about 3 weeks or a month.
I don't know, but it's been a while. Like it's not that we didn't want to or that we weren't like trying to record and stuff. It's just that things just kept happening. Life kept happening.
Life, my friends. Life happens to everyone.
Yeah, so we're so sorry. I know you guys been waiting to hear from us. I've gotten a bunch of messages from you guys, so we're so sorry. But we're here now. Yay!
And thank you for your patience. Thank you for still supporting us and wanting us and getting requests of, hey, when is your next episode going to air? So we know you guys enjoy listening to our conversations, and we have a few updates for you guys. We have
a bunch of updates.
Yeah. So first of all, from our last video on Instagram, if you follow us on social media, it was me talking about Brenda and her surgery. So as you can see, she is good to go. She's in recovery. Tell them.
Tell them what?
About your surgery.
I mean, I'm still healing, but it's been a very long process for me. So for those that know me, like I cannot stay in one place, and just having to do that for so long, it was just like, I don't know.
Nunca paras, mujer. So she had surgery about a week and 2 days ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a week.
It hasn't been that long. Why does it feel like it's been forever? Like a month?
Because you're not patient. She expected to be up and running in 2 days after getting her gallbladder, which has been in her system for how old she is. I mean, how young she is. And she expects her body to be like, oh, okay, gallbladder.
It wasn't...
Let me forget about you. And
it wasn't just that. It's just that I didn't think it would take so long, even though the doctor did tell me. But
1 to 2 weeks.
Like, let's start from the beginning, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys, like, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody.
We're going backwards.
No, like, for everybody who sent me messages about how I am, and everybody wanted to know, like, what was going on with me, why I was in the hospital, and stuff like that.
Yeah, showing love.
Yeah, like, I felt so loved. It was beautiful, like, to get all those messages from you guys, from friends, from family, just praying for me and stuff. Like, it made me feel so much better. Every day that I would receive those messages and you guys checking up on me and stuff, like, it was just amazing. I don't think that like I've ever felt that before with so many people. Like, a few close friends and family always like check up on me when something's going on, but this was just like a lot of you, like even people that I haven't heard from like in a while. So it just made me feel so loved. So I just want to say thank you so much for all those messages and worrying about me and praying for me and stuff. Before I start crying, because then I get emotional. And we don't want to hear me cry. Because I cry already.
Okay.
Anyway, so we're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to tell you guys how it all started.
Well, not how it all started.
About the gallbladder.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
You said it's my fault. Everything that has been going on is my fault, guys. Everything. Her getting pregnant.
Wow, no duh.
Like, it doesn't take more than one person to do it.
Okay. Anyways. So, when I found out I was pregnant, a week after, I started getting really bad pain. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like right here, and it was like pain like all night, huh? Like, I remember my pain started at night, And I was just trying to like write it off because that's how I am. Like, I don't like to take medicine unless like it's absolutely necessary.
What she means to say is she doesn't like to listen to her husband that loves her very much and cares for her.
I see, like, you listen to me all the time.
Like I told No, we were talking about this, Noe. Like I told Noe, if I had a penny for every time my wife listened to me, I'll have 2 cents.
I'd have one.
I listen to you all the time. What are you talking about? You'll be a billionaire.
Right. Anyways,
in
so
pennies.
I started getting that pain at night. I think it was around what, 9, 8 or 9 maybe, or 10.
Yeah, late night.
Yeah, so
evening time.
I was just like, okay, let's write it off. Like, it'll go away right now. I have no idea. Like, I didn't think there was anything to do with my pregnancy. I was like, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, but that's just normal. Because it could be you didn't know if it was a stomach ache.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was, but it was
something.
painful. Like it would bring me to tears sometimes, and I was like, okay, like I tried to go to sleep. Like, even while I was sleeping, I could feel it. Like, I woke up and it was still hurting, and I was like, this is not right. Like, this is not normal. And Moises kept telling me, like, should I take you to the ER? And I was like, no, let's wait. And then in the morning, I was like, okay, like, I've had enough. Like, we need to go see what's going on. So he did take me to the ER, and after, like, every test that they could do, at the end, he's like, well, let's just check your... He said, let's do an ultrasound. Let's check your stuff.
Gallbladder.
No, because he also checked, I think, my liver and stuff.
Oh, yeah, everything. Like,
so,
organs.
This is what he told me in the beginning. He's like, everything looks good in your labs. Like everything is
work.
Great. I don't think I'll find anything anyway. So they did the ultrasound, and then he comes back and he says, well, you do have some gallstones. And I was like, I thought he wasn't going to find anything. So that's when we found out I had some gallstones. He said they weren't that big, that I should be okay. So I was like, okay. So they just prescribed some medicine to help ease the pain or whatever. I went to see my OBGYN, and he was like, yeah.
You again?
I know, right? They're like, really? Like,
let's start from the beginning. First pregnancy.
No.
Even though I wasn't there, I know that she went to the hospital often.
No, I went to see him often. Like, I remember, like, 1 month, I saw him, like, 3 times.
Damn.
But because I was sick. Stop.
And then with Emma,
let's just say that they know me very well, okay? Like, who's been with him for a long time, like, he knows me very well.
You've never had a normal pregnancy. Or what people would consider a normal pregnancy. Like, everything ran smooth.
Everything's normal.
I don't think there's such a thing as normal pregnancy.
Probably not. I don't think so.
That's only in movies.
Anyway, so I saw him, and he's like, okay, like...
You again?
No, he didn't say that. I say that to him because I know that he's probably like, oh, man.
No, this is what he did. He sat there and he's like, what's going on? JK, guys. JK.
You're so mean. Like, probably he did, but I don't know.
She's the reason why he's a millionaire.
I don't think so. Anyways.
I'm just exaggerating.
So he said, he just said he was going to send me to a surgeon just so that he knew me, and in case that, like, when I did have the baby, because usually, like, most women wait to have this surgery till they have the baby. Like, the doctor said 6 to 8 weeks after.
Unless it's an emergency.
Yeah, unless it's an emergency. So he said, like, I'm going to send you just so he can get to know you and, like, your case and stuff. So I went to see the surgeon, and he's like, okay, like, just stick to, like, not eating any fats, like, no greasy food. Eat very healthy, like, a lot of greens, a lot of fiber. And I was like, okay, like, I guess, like, I'm gonna have 9 months of eating healthier than I've ever eaten. So I was like, okay, like, he's like, take medicine whenever you need it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, it's all good. So we went home, right?
Yeah.
We're like, this is gonna be great. Like
He did say one thing. He did say, even though you decided to have the surgery sooner. Well, what were you thinking? Because he scheduled you that first time.
Oh, he did. Just well, it's I did because he said like this surgeon I felt like was really good because he gave us like everything. Like he told us
what to expect.
yeah, like what were the risks
like
of doing it.
What to expect with the gallstones and what to expect if you decide to get surgery.
Yeah, and he did schedule me, but he said like you can always cancel it if you feel like you don't really need it right now, like during your pregnancy, you can cancel it whenever you want. And I was like, yeah, okay, like let's just do it. Let's just put it, and then as we go, like I'll decide towards the end if I need it or not. Because like just by talking to other people who've had this experience, not while pregnant, obviously, like a lot of people have their gallbladder removed because this is very common, but just by talking to them, like their pain comes and goes, like months apart. So I was like, that'll be me. Like I won't, like I won't get any pain, and then like when I'm like 6 or 7 or 8 months pregnant, like I'm gonna get this horrible pain that it's gonna have to be an emergency. So that's what worried me the most. That when I had like this huge belly and the baby was like right here, and all my intestines and stuff were up here, like they weren't gonna be able to like really work in there. So that was my huge worry, that I would have to get it just because I got it so early on in my pregnancy. And FYI, like the reason why we say that it was his fault was because the doctor, like he said, like it's because you're pregnant that this is going on. Because I was very
Todo
healthy.
es mi culpa, ya no. Todo es mi culpa.
So I was like, oh, ¿con qué fuiste tú? I need to not laugh so much. Well, I say that like every episode.
Yep.
Okay, talk. I need a little break. I've never talked this much before.
And I was like, I was like that girl. Preach.
Well, you can keep going.
Gallstones, preach. Anyway, so he scheduled you for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, he's like, are you okay with that? I was like, oh yeah, we celebrate Valentine's Day whenever. Like in your head, you're like, what?
Who, me? Oh yeah, I mean, so yeah, she got scheduled for that day, but the doctor did warn us that, like, the pain is not gonna go away unless, like, the gallstones somehow you pee them out, but it's very unlikely. He even like drew a picture of the stuff that can happen.
The first and second
like
time.
It can either go to your kidney and cause trouble there, it can go somewhere else and cause trouble there, or it could just go straight down. So the following weeks we were like, okay, well, let's just take care of her, eat non-greasy food. But even throughout that time, she's still pregnant. So even if she wasn't in pain from the gallstones, which she was, it was just mild. You said it was like a 2 or 3. Constant, like it wouldn't go away.
Yeah.
She's had pregnancy symptoms like morning sickness, nausea, and all those things. And if she wasn't throwing up because of the pregnancy, she was throwing up because of the pain. So if you see that she's skinny, that's why. She lost 20 pounds.
You see that she's skinny is because she threw up for like 7 weeks.
She was bulimic.
Oh. I'm holding my stomach because I could still feel like when.
Yeah, she has five little holes.
5 little holes.
5 little holes that they made, but so yeah, throughout that time from when she got diagnosed with gallstones till the day of the surgery, she had pain, and I think during that time you had like 5 occasions where it was painful, and we couldn't do anything. It was just that last part, 2 weeks before your surgery, because that same pain lasted for 2 days, and then she felt a huge pressure in that area. So we were like, something's up. Like, this is not normal, because I've I watched her deal with the pain. What?
You were watching me.
Yeah.
Like a hawk.
Yeah. So I would watch her, and I noticed that for like 1 or 2 days, she'd be like, oh, okay, everything's fine. And then all of a sudden, boom, she got the pain again, and she would have to rest, lay in bed, do nothing, and just take care of herself. And then the pain would slowly fade away, and then she'd be back like 2 to 3 days, good. And then again. So that happened 5 times, but this last one was lasted for a long time. So we took her to the ER again. The doctor said, well, nothing is up. It's just that it's just painful. Like, the gallbladder wasn't infected.
Thank God.
Yeah. So we followed up with her surgeon, and we decided to have it sooner, which was a week and 2 days ago, Friday 3rd.
The 31st.
The last day of the month. The last day of the month.
Just like I mean, obviously, like, this was our personal, well, especially me, like, our personal choice. And as a mom, like, even when you get a cold, you're still doing stuff, right? Like, you're still up, you're making breakfast, or you're cleaning or washing clothes, or you even go to work if you do work, because you're strong. Like, we're very strong. But as a mom, like, of 2, when I decided to be a stay-at-home mom, or we decided... También eres terca. Like, there's, like, several expectations that I have... Stop.
¿Sí o no?
That I have for
¿Sí o no eres
myself.
terca?
Yes, babe.
Yes.
There's expectations that I have for myself, like, of things that I need to get done at home. Of, like, Emma playing, or, stuff like that. And when being sick for 7 weeks, like, the whole time, because, like he said, like, I was throwing up constantly. If it wasn't morning sickness, like, it was because of my gallstones, and I couldn't really eat anything, like, so I didn't have the energy to move around. If Emma wanted to be playing, I don't know, like, makeup or paint our nails or whatever, like, I just didn't have the strength. So it was so frustrating for 7 weeks to be dealing with all of this, and then still try to be a mom and a wife. So I was just like, I can't go through a whole pregnancy like this.
And hear what she said. It was her expectations.
Yeah. Like, he never has expectations for, like...
I told her, the reason why I told her she's a terca is because she's stubborn. I'm like, you take care of you. She's like, no.
¿Cómo?
I don't know.
But I did ask the surgeon, like, a bunch of questions. I wanted to make sure that this was the right decision for me. Obviously, with our faith and our beliefs, like, I prayed about it. Like, I wanted to make sure that everything was gonna be okay. Obviously, because I'm growing a tiny human, and this is like a surgery. So after, like, all the information and all the pros and cons, I was like, yeah, like, let's do it, because this is just too much. Like, first, I didn't want to end up having to get it when I was further along. And I'm actually happy that I did it before, because, like, like, having a bigger belly would hurt a lot more, pretty sure. Because carrying this belly right now, like, it hurts. So, like, just knowing that maybe that could happen later on, or, like, just being the way I had been for 7 weeks, for 9 whole months, I was like, no, I can't, like, this is not gonna work out.
Yeah, and you were not eating right. I mean, every time she ate, she would either throw it up or be nauseous. Yeah, so the, like, baby wasn't getting the right nutrients.
Everything, like, even water, like, I felt dehydrated from even drinking water. Like, I would take a sip of water, and then I would go throw it up. And I would try to hold it in. Remember how many times like I tried to hold in whatever I had in my stomach, and it wouldn't stay. Like it was like nope.
Yep.
So it was frustrating. Like 7 weeks of that was just too much. So that's why I decided to have the surgery sooner. So yeah, I had it last week, and I mean, I was like, people asked me if I was nervous. I wasn't nervous because I had already, like eased my mind of like the whole surgery. And then like my OB doctor and my surgeon, like they were very confident that everything was gonna be good. They did tell me like there is risk of you losing the baby and stuff, but it was very, very small. So,
Yeah, and the reason why we had to wait till the 14th was because in the first trimester, the baby is being developed, and just the second and third trimester, the baby's just growing. So they told us a safe point for her and the baby would be the second trimester between 12 and
16 weeks.
16 weeks, and he liked to do it in the middle. She got the pain around 12 weeks, so the doctor still wanted to wait another week until she was 13 weeks to be kind of right in the middle. So that's why it was scheduled. So she still had to wait a week, no, 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks or a week? No, it was a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
A week after she went to go see the surgeon to get surgery, just because it's the safe spot for both her and the baby.
And it was good because we were going to leave out of town that weekend. So
yeah,
even though like, yes, I'm a terca and I still went out of town.
You're what? She said it, okay?
Like, I know that I am.
Terca means stubborn.
I am very, like...
She's stubborn.
I just like to push myself. But I know that I need to take care of myself, okay?
But then the Lord said...
He tells me all the time, so I don't need to hear it from anybody else, but...
The Lord. She needs to hear it from the Lord.
But yeah, so I did wait a week, and it was good. And honestly, like, I feel because of the support that we have with like his mom and his sister, I don't think like I would have been able to go through it so like, at ease, because just like having to deal with a toddler, like it's a lot. So I mean, obviously, like, they helped with everything. Like, they took care of her for 2 days, 3 days.
2 weekends in a row.
2 weekends in a row. Like, they're just incredible people. Like, if we didn't have them... Like, I feel like if you go through stuff like this, like, you definitely need somebody to support you. I mean, obviously, I have him, but just having them there, too, like, it was just great.
Made it easier.
Yeah, it made it so much easier. And, like... Obviously we knew that where she was, and I mean she's always like on vacation when she's with them, but it was good. Like the surgery went great. Obviously, like we're okay. It didn't even take that long, right? Like
no, we arrived there at 7 a.m. We were out by 1:30.
Yeah, like they started prepping me. My surgery was scheduled for 9. The surgeon came to see me. I made sure that he had taken a good night rest. Just kidding. I did ask him, but...
He slept like a baby.
I was like, are you good? And yeah, like they did, like they put me to sleep. But I don't even, like, I just remember that they took me and I just saw a bunch of men and a girl. And I was like, okay, like this is a lot of guys here. And then they put, like, it was so funny because they put Moises' favorite songs. Like, he loves Bad Bunny and everything. So that was, like, the first songs that started playing. And I was like, oh, like, that's so cute. I mean, obviously they didn't know, but in my
that's
heart,
so cute.
I was
Bad
like...
Bunny's on.
I was, like, in my heart, like, oh, my husband's here with me. Like, okay.
Because
like,
Bad Bunny's on.
Because that's what you listen to constantly. So it was like...
Is this how women think? Like, if I was there and I would listen to Bad Bunny, I'll be like, yeah. I mean, but that's me.
I mean, I couldn't move.
I know.
And then like they put the mask. They told me to just breathe, and then that's all I remember. Like,
Then she woke up.
I guess I fell
It was
asleep.
funny. It was funny when she woke up and I went to go see her. She was like, she's gonna hurt so bad.
Oh
Her
man.
lips were dry. Her tongue was white.
Do it again. I didn't think I looked that bad.
I'm pretty sure I'm exaggerating, but it was
No,
still
no,
fun.
because it did feel that way. Like okay, so when I woke up, but I didn't open my eyes.
No, it was that's why it was funny. Cause she would be like, she opened her eyes and she'd be like,
And I had been doing that for a few minutes before you got there.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because I just heard her, I just heard the nurse said, "Oh, you did great. You did great." I don't know what, and I was like, "Oh, this hurts." Like my eyes weren't open, but I was like, "Oh, this hurts." Like it's painful, cuz I mean, obviously like it's a surgery and it was my stomach, so I was like, "I like it hurts." And then when I said this hurts, like I just feel my mouth like so dry. Like so dry. I was like, "Oh my gosh." And yeah, so like minutes before, like I was like trying to lick my lips, but I had no saliva, like my whole mouth was dry.
She was grinding. ¿Cómo se llama ese papel? That paper?
What paper?
The sanding paper? I guess it's sanding paper. I don't know. It was like grinding sanding paper together, like her tongue and her mouth, like they were chapped.
And then he shows up and I'm doing that, and like I just hear him like laugh a little bit, like smiling, looking at me.
Yeah, because I just see.
And I like before that I did get a little bit nauseous, so then before they gave me like some ice chips, like she was like, "Are you still
That fancy
nauseous?"
ice.
Like she's like, "Are you still nauseous?" And I was like, "No, like I'm good. Like get me some ice. I need something for my lips and my mouth." So
I fed her ice chips
you did.
in a spoon.
You did. And I mean, they were great, like all the nurses and everybody. They were so nice. I was in a lot of pain, but I was like I like the first day I was like, "Oh my goodness, like this is a lot." Cuz it was painful. It was painful to even
The first 3 days.
Yeah, like it was painful to move. It was painful to even like I would hold in my cough, like
Her sneezes.
my sneezes, like I couldn't even like
Her nausea.
chuckle, like I could be like it would hurt a lot, and I was like, no, like I just laid in bed for a few days.
She couldn't see memes for a few days. She would laugh at them.
He still showed me the damn memes, like
Hey, no bad words in this show.
Like he still made me laugh, and it would hurt, and I was like, stop, like this hurts. I would even make myself laugh.
Because you're in pain, and in pain is not positive. Unless you're at the gym, then pain is positive. But you were not in positive pain.
Yeah.
So, I still have to find a way to make you smile.
Like my whole focus when I got home was I need to recover fast. I was like,
Pero es terca, piensa que no días.
Like I laid there for I don't know how many days, just
for 3-4 days,
eating like puro caldo and jello.
What they recommended.
I did it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna be good because I'm not doing anything. Like I'm just laying here. Like he was literally my nurse for this whole time. Like still is sometimes. But I thought I was like, okay, since I'm not doing anything, this is gonna be faster. So I'm just here.
But this is how terca she is. Because I told her, even before you got gallstones, when we found out you were pregnant, what did I tell you?
That you love me.
I love those memes. That meme is funny. The one with the face. Believe it or not, she mocks me all the time. So that's why that meme is like funny to me, because I picture her mocking me like that. What did I tell you? I told her that this pregnancy, she's going to take it easy. She's not going to stress. She's not going to put too much on her plate. And then now on top, we throw this surgery on. So she's going to take more off her plate. Pero sigue terca. Quiere hacer más de lo que estaba haciendo cuando estaba normal.
That's not even true. No, that's not true. I'm taking it slow. I feel like I'm taking it slow now.
And I do let her push herself, because I don't want also to think that, or our kids to see, okay, well, when something happens, everything's gonna be taken care of me.
Yeah.
Because they need to. We need to learn how to recover on our own, and we're still parents, so we have to set the example to our kids. So I want to let them know, like, hey, just because you had surgery, something happened, blah, blah, doesn't mean that someone's going to take care of everything that you're supposed to do. So I've let her, like, take care of some stuff, laundry mostly. That's it.
I mean, like, I don't even, like, he takes all the heavy stuff and picks it up, and I just put it in the laundry and whatever, yeah. But... like,
simple stuff that is not going to cause any pain.
Yeah, like last time I was helping him cook in a chair. That was so weird. But, I mean, I know, like, I have to take it slow and stuff, but it just feels good to, like, kind of be able to do things that I couldn't do in the beginning. You know?
So if you ladies out there have a man that's willing to take care of you, let him take care of you. Let him take care of you.
And this is where the story of the Super Bowl comes. Since we were talking about memes.
She was still in recovery.
Like, it was like, I had gotten my surgery on Friday. The Super Bowl was on Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the couch, like, the best I could. And we're watching the Super Bowl. We're watching the Super Bowl. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but he posted a meme of Drake. It was Drake, right?
The meme Drake? That Drake meme?
And yeah, did you find that, or did you make it?
I made it.
You made it? Like, he posted this meme. Tell him about the meme, in case I didn't see it.
Well, you tell him the story of how the meme became. Well, the meme is Drake. I think the Hotline Bling meme.
Yeah.
Where he's like, and there's like something here, and then he's like.
So the halftime show is about to start. Obviously, we all know it was going to be J-Lo and Shakira, and we're like, oh, it's going to be awesome and whatever. So we're there waiting for the halftime show. Everybody's eating their junk food. I'm like over here eating my sopa.
Is that your stomach?
Yeah, it's hungry.
The baby's hungry.
Yeah, didn't eat for 7 weeks. So then we're there, and then the halftime show starts, and it's Shakira at first, and I was like, oh, like I love how she dances, and I always liked her songs. So then I'm like here, like I'm over here watching her, and I'm like wow, like her moves and everything, and I'm like my face is like, like wow. So then like I look at Moises, because like he gets weird when like naked women come out on TV. Like, I don't know why he gets weird.
We're not naked.
Okay, well, like they weren't naked, but with even like sexy, like they look sexy.
I honestly thought there was gonna be more skin showing.
Yeah, me too. I was like,
but I'm glad there wasn't. Okay.
También tapadas.
I'm glad there wasn't.
But like he gets weird, so like he was on his phone while Shakira's over here like moving and singing, and I was like, okay, like whatever. Maybe he just doesn't like Shakira. And then,
because I'm a smart man.
Like he's on his phone.
I'm a smart Catholic married man.
I'm over here like
that loves his wife.
With Shakira in my mouth, like acá con la baba. And then all of a sudden, who was it?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny comes out, and he's like, yeah, yeah. And I was like, okay. Like, I started laughing laughing, even though I still couldn't laugh. Like, I started laughing because yo acá con la baba con Shakira, and he's like whatever, and then Bad Bunny comes out like, yeah, he just saw like the most important person on TV, and then like he starts dancing to it and whatever. Then J-Lo comes out, and same thing. I'm over here like, oh, like look at J-Lo.
I just
like,
saw a pole and J-Lo, and I was like, all right, time to go back to the
like
phone.
it wasn't even that bad. Like I was like,
No,
look,
it
she's
was.
pole dancing and whatever. Like it wasn't even like that much. It was just very little. Like it was a good show. And then again, he's on his phone, and then what was his name? Who came out?
J Balvin.
He comes out, and then his eyes like, oh, like that emoji with the star eyes. Like that was my sense. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, are you serious? So then that's why he created that meme, because that was him during the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yep.
And it was hilarious. So that's the story of that I owed you guys since like forever ago.
Just listen to J Balvin and Bad Bunny more. So like, it's good to see people that you listen to.
But Shakira and J-Lo were
stage.
dancing really cool. Like they had a really good show.
Yeah, I'm not saying they didn't, but I still prefer Bad Bunny and J Balvin.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny.
Because then there was a guy involved, so I was like, all right, cool, I can watch it now because there's not a guy involved.
You can always watch it. Nobody makes you not watch it. You just get weird, like.
If you're a smart, married Catholic man or Christian or whatever, you know what I mean. It's like watching something like that, but with your parents when you were younger. You're like, that's why all those memes came out about kids.
Why are you laughing?
The memes are like, my 7-year-old became a man today. To that
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know, but yeah,
exactly. So
that was that.
So here we are now. She's better now. She's still in recovery though. Like she can't do much. Because when she does, she'll. Good.
Like the whole.
She's able to move and stuff.
Like even like the physical stuff, I know it'll get better, but just even like the day after, being able to even just keep down soup and Jello, like it felt so good. Cause I wasn't even that nauseous. Like
yeah, now you're back to solid foods.
Yeah, like
she's back to solid foods, and we have 3 cans of cream soup left. And
then my suegra, like she's so sweet. She made me a whole olla of like caldo de pollo, and that was like my go-to soup when I was so hungry, because it just felt so good to eat.
No, my leche Vicks and JK.
And my sister-in-law brought me flowers, and she bought me a whole thing of apple juice and Jellos, and like I was very well taken care of.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when I wake up, I'm not so nauseous anymore. Like the other day I did have morning sickness, but like it went away. Like in the afternoon, like I can eat, like I wake up with more energy. Like I just feel so much better now without my gallbladder.
Yeah.
So much better. And I know a whole bunch of people like delay it, but I feel like you shouldn't. Just go get it taken care of.
Yep.
But I know that this like little episode has been due for forever. Not only did I get surgery, like we went out of town, so we were supposed to record something, not this episode, but something like before we even went into.
Yeah, she wanted to record before the surgery, but then she was in too much pain.
Like even before we went out of town, we wanted to record, but I didn't feel good. Like I would feel sick. I would want to throw up. So like he didn't want me sitting here.
Like this.
Yeah. Like last time when we told you guys that we were pregnant, like I felt really tired. So like he didn't want me sitting here like that. So he was like, no, like let's wait. Then we went out of town. Then we
because We want to project positive energy to you guys.
Yeah, because that's what this podcast is all about.
We don't want to be here like, yeah, guys, well, bye.
Yeah,
we don't want to be dull and down. Like we always want to, because that's what we do in our lives outside of the podcast. Either way, we try to keep it positive and not have any dull moments. So that's what we want to project to you guys. So that's why, even though she wasn't paying, I still made her laugh.
Yeah.
And she would hit me and pinch me every time. She was like, I hate you. I'm like, I know you love me. That's what you love.
Yeah, because it's true. Like, I didn't want to just be like, that's how you start getting depressed and stuff, because you're just like,
you and your mind.
Yeah, you and your mind, and you just feel like like in my case, like I can't do anything. Like my kids are hungry, and but
I thought you're taking care of everything.
Yeah, but Daddy took care of everything. Like he was Daddy, he was Mommy, he was like a nurse. He was cleaning the house. He had to work, obviously. And even though he works from home, like he was working, and then like I still needed to, like, I needed help to go to the restroom, or like he showered me. That's what marriage is all about. Like he just took so much care of all of us, not just me, but like the whole house, and I appreciate it so much.
Why are you gonna cry?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else. Keep going.
Talk about me, girl.
Because I will start crying. Like I get very emotional. It's just that like having someone to take care of you like that, it's a huge blessing, and that's why I know that you're a blessing in my life.
Are you gonna cry?
No, stop.
I love you too.
So he
like the love of my life.
He did everything for us, and like we had to keep postponing this recording for a while.
And then a week later.
So we're like, oh yeah, like let's record. Like we need to record.
Like that picture. I mean, if you follow on Instagram or Facebook, she posted something to our story, a little boomerang thing, and we were literally about to
and my Snapchat
press record. We had everything set. Emma was with Grandma. Abel was coming home from school, but we left him a note to be careful. Like, hey, we're recording. Just come in quietly.
Yeah, because he walks home from school. He walks with his little friends.
Yeah.
Well, his little friend. That's a girl. He walks with her, and he likes to go around because she lives on the other side. So like
a long way.
Yeah, he goes the long way, so he kind of walks her halfway, and then he walks back. So we were like, okay, like I got ready. I was like, let's record that same day, which was on Friday.
We also had our gender reveal.
Yeah, like we were gonna reveal the gender of our baby. So we're like, okay, we have a few hours. Let's record, and then we can go and like just start. Like we weren't gonna have a party for all of you guys that like wanted me to invite you. Like we didn't have a party. Obviously, because I'm still healing and stuff, so I can't be walking and sitting so much.
Yeah.
So we're like, no, let's just do something small in between us. Like we'll reveal the gender. So we had planned it for Friday. My friend was gonna bring cupcakes, and we were gonna bite the cupcake and find out. So we're like, okay, like we have a few hours. Let's leave Emma over there and record. And then we can go and make the food and stuff. Yeah.
And we were planning to do a vlog for the reveal, but the Lord said no. The Lord said no that same day.
So many obstacles. Yeah, because we wanted to vlog the whole thing, make a video and stuff.
Yeah, and then
of it.
We were literally about to press record, hit record, start recording our podcast, and then we just hear a loud bang and screaming.
Yeah, like I heard Abel like screaming, and I was like, and like Moises got up to go open the door because he thought it was locked, but I had left it open for him. So I'm like, what the heck? And then I was like, babe, like he's screaming.
Like if you're Mexican, if your kid is banging the door, you're like, why are you banging the door? You don't bang the door.
And at first, like when I heard him, I thought that maybe like a kid was chasing him or like he
Yeah,
was being
like he
hit by
was
someone.
like if he was in trouble with something.
Yeah, like somebody was doing something to him.
Yeah. So I opened the door. I see him come in with a bloody hand, and he just told me he got bitten by a dog. So like, what dog? What the heck? What's going on? So
I panicked.
I know in a crisis I'm the guy that's gonna keep it calm and cool and find a solution.
Not me.
She's like, she goes out, she just had surgery, and she's pregnant, and she steps out of the door, and I'm like, what are you doing? Get back inside. There
Because
might be.
Mama Bear came out. Like at that point, I didn't feel no surgery. I was like, what the heck is going on? Who did this to my child? Where's this damn dog? I'm gonna go shoot it. Like,
With what? With pew, 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 with their finger guns. Pew, pew.
something with my eyes.
Like, we don't know if that dog is right outside the door. We don't know if it's around the house, in the backyard. We had no idea. So me, as the one that's calm and cool, told her to go back inside and go take care of Abel. Abel was washing his hands. And I started asking him questions. So I'm trying to get the answer from Abel. And she's like, go find a dog. Go find a dog. So I'm like, well, what color is the dog? Where did it happen? Like, trying to find out instead of me just going around running like crazy.
I just wanted
Finding
to
a
find
dog in a neighborhood full of dogs. And she's just yelling at me. Like, go find a dog. So like, all right, it's a black dog. That's what I know. It's around the park, which is right around the corner from our house. So, okay, I see a bunch of kids running around the park, so I know it's not a loose dog. And it was right around the corner of our house, so I know around the area where to find out. So I call back. Now she's calm and cool.
Yeah, like I did panic, but in the moment of panicking and when he told me go inside, take care of Abel, so like I had to start thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? So I checked his wound. We rinsed it to see like if the blood kept coming, and it kept coming and coming. So I was like, okay, like I need to put something pressure so we stop the blood and stuff. So I wrapped it. I calmed him down too because he was like hysterical, and
As parents, that's a lesson. Your kids react to how you react to what happened to them.
yeah. So obviously I gotta do a better job. But I calmed him down, and like that's when he called and he started asking questions. So I told him like black dog, like it was by the park. The man was walking him. He was wearing this and this and that, and then he was able to find him outside.
Yeah, the guy was just standing out.
And it was an older man, like older man.
Yeah. So this is a day where I confirmed that I'm not. Well, based on scenarios that have happened to us, where certain people would act in a violent and aggressive way, I learned that I'm not the aggressive, violent type, and I think it got us, because if I would have come aggressive to the guy, I don't think I would have gotten like the information that I needed in order for, I guess, there to be justice. Yeah, because I mean, violence and getting aggressive wasn't gonna solve anything or be like make it productive. So yeah, I went out. I talked to the guy. He told me what happened. Well, his side of the story, what happened, and yeah, as soon as I came back, it was like 5 minutes that I was gone. We came back. They were outside waiting for me to take Abel to the ER. Luckily, everything's fine. He just got a dog bite and he got some stitches. And the rest, animal control and the police department took care of.
Yeah, so we were in the ER for a few hours, and we're like, we have a gender reveal.
Yeah, I left him at the ER. I came back because I was in charge of prepping the burgers and the food. And this happened like, picture this. We have our gender reveal party. I get out of work at 2. Our gender reveal is at 7. So we have like 5 hours to spare. We were planning to record, which usually takes like an hour. But it takes me like 30 minutes to set up. And then Abel gets out at 3:15. So we knew around the time that we were going to start recording, he was going to come home. So we were going to record until 4 something, right? And then after that, I was going to head to my mom's. and start cooking the burgers and hot dogs we were gonna do at 5. Because of what happened with Abel, I didn't get. Well, I went home and then we still had to buy some stuff. I think the drinks. So I had to go buy the drinks. I didn't get to my mom's until like 5:20 ish, and even then I still had to help with setup, like bringing out the tables and all that good stuff, and then turn on the grill, put in the burgers, have everything good to go, and I had to come back home. Good thing she lives around the corner, but I had to come back home, get some stuff, like 3 times, because every time I forgot something. Once because Emma pooped herself, so I had to come back for a change. And while I was here, I was like, okay, well, I should take this and this and this. And then again, because I forgot the lettuce and tomatoes. And the third time, I have no idea why. I think it was the tripod. But
because we were supposed to vlog.
Yeah, but everything went great at the reveal. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, we got out like 7:15. We got out of the hospital because the nurses were being great. Like they knew that we were doing the reveal, so that they're like just doing everything quick.
Yeah, they know her already.
Stop.
She's been there twice.
For myself. So they did it super quick. They let us out. We dropped off his prescriptions and we went to my mother-in-law's house. I was already like super tired. I was already like, oh, like I want to go to sleep. But I was excited. Like we were so excited to find out.
Because we got the result on that Monday, but in an envelope.
Yeah, so we gave it to our friend who's gonna go make the cupcakes or have somebody make the cupcakes. And I just wanted to do it that way. I think it was special to like have your own cupcake, like just the few people that were there with us, invited and find out if we're having a girl or a boy. So that's how I wanted to do it. Like I said, we didn't do a party because like obviously like I'm still not with enough strength to handle a party, but it was special and we're so excited for what we're having. And Abel is great.
Guess in the comments of this podcast what you guys think it'll be, and then we're gonna make a post of guess what it is, and then whoever gets it right will have a special shout out in our next episode. We'll shout everyone now that guessed right. So it's a boy or a girl. Guess what it is.
And if you know, it doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah. If you already know, if you were there in the party and we already told you what it is, you don't count. But thank you for coming.
Yeah, like it doesn't count. But yeah, we can't wait to tell you guys. Like I already want everybody to know. We're super excited. And
we'll because we did record our reaction, so I'm not too sure we're gonna make it into a little YouTube video or we're just gonna post it as a IGTV in our Instagram. So just stay tuned, but that's how you'll know. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah, so you'll find out. And then I know that we do have a bunch of you that already sent us messages about wanting to be a guest in our podcast. Don't think that we forgot about you. It's a lot of you, so we have like
4 or 5 guests lined up.
Yeah, like we already have people lined up. We're still making dates for all of you. So just have a little bit of patience. I'll reach out to you guys and we'll figure something out. But thank you so much for even just like sending us those messages that you want to be in it. Like it's awesome. Like we love having people record with us because it's just really fun and we love hearing people's stories and stuff like that. So
yeah, so stay tuned. Make sure you're following us on our socials on Facebook, Instagram. That's where we post. And then of course subscribe to our YouTube channel to see the visual side of the podcast. And then you can listen to our podcast audio only wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, but we hope that you enjoyed this, crazy story time podcast and got something from it. And we can't wait to keep going and do a lot more.
Yeah, we're excited.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.